Hello everybody, it's Ginger here. Welcome back to another pastel painting, and we are continuing our Christmas winter theme, and today we are doing the flower that symbolises Christmas, or at least certainly here in the UK, and that's the, or at least the way I'm going to pronounce it, the poinsettia, although I believe it's poinsettia or something like that. I don't even know if it's French, but it's kind of spelt weird. It's not spelt poinsettia, it's spelt Poinsettia, although some people spell it Poinseta or TTA or SETIA, so who knows at this point in time. However, here in the UK we see a lot of these flowers at Christmas. They are big, they are beautiful. There is some debate, is it a flower really? Personally, I kind of think it's almost like it's red leaves, which are the newer leaves, which darken to green as they are further down the stem, which then looks like the red leaves, which are smaller and a brighter colour, look like petals, and then the bigger ones at the bottom turn this beautiful dark green, which look like leaves. So are they all leaves, or are they leaves and petals, or are they all petals? Bit of a conundrum on that one. It is a beautiful flower though, and we see a lot of them at Christmas, and they are so big, and they just produce this beautiful vibrant red hue that's beautiful to have in the home at this time of year. There are of course some white ones, and there's now variegated ones as well, so I don't know what happened there, but I personally prefer the red ones over every other one. So we are working on Fisher 400. This was a sandpaper coloured piece, which, no offence, just not my colour. So I've just given this a quick watercolour wash, and then dried it with a heat gun so I can work on it. It is very much like sandpaper. You can hear, listen to that. Yep, it's taking the skin off my fingers. Wonderful. And yeah, I did a couple of willow charcoal sketches. I'm going to do this more of an kind of impressionistic style. So here are the two sketches that I did earlier, and this is pretty much what I'm going to be working from. I'm going to be doing more. This one, I didn't really like the composition of this one, but I like this one, so we're going to be working from this. You can see the reference photo here, and my colours that I'm using today, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's been a while. I've not used Fisher for a while, so yeah, I have a skin condition and I've had steroid creams all my life, which means the skin on, just generally my skin, is very thin, and especially so on my fingers. So despite working with pastels for many years, I still don't have calluses, and paper like this can really easily strip my fingers of skin to the point where they're weeping. So I just have to be very careful, which is why I don't tend to use paper like this very often. It's just that I've got a sample pack of different sanding papers from Jackson Art Supplies, and this is one of the pieces in there, and I just thought I might as well use it up for what I'm doing. I want to get quite a few layers. I don't want to do much blending, so I just want to layer and layer. So this is the better paper for doing that with. It's just the consequences, shall we say. So let me find some tape. I'm just using masking tape for this at the moment. I've used washi tape, I've used painter's tape, I've used every other tape under the sun, and to be honest with you, it's like you have to use a different type of tape for each different type of pastel paper that you're working with. And again, if you're going to use wet or dry medium or both, it kind of depends. I've found that this tape, which is just basic masking tape from the local DIY store, and in our case we call it B&Q, and it stays stuck even with water, or at least with basic water. I definitely wouldn't use it for doing watercolour because that's too much water for it. I'm gonna stick this somewhere out of sight of you guys because I need to see this and you don't. I will put a copy of this, but because it's a bigger piece of just working card, sketch card, It's a little too big to put up around the board with the camera. So, right, first thing first is mapping out what we're going to do. I'm going to use my good old favourite willow for that. I've got some big pieces and little pieces and God knows what going on in this tube. So we'll just use this. This is my Winsor & Newton charcoal, willow charcoal. We're just going to map out what we're doing, I hope. This is where it tends to get messier. I get this everywhere. So I'm going to probably work more from my sketch for what I want the layout and then work out. Pull out the centre. A few of these leaves are kind of curled, so another one here. These are all the smaller inner leaves. I feel like I need to do a little one like that. Another big one that's kind of cut like that. Got some funny shapes. These they're very pointy right at the end, like that. And I've got another one. I'll go one here. I'm start kind of getting the bigger leaves, petals. Let's not start that debate. So, it's not the biggest. One of the bigger ones here.